Hello everybody and welcome back to Bjornholm with FS Panda Mushroom. How you guys doing? And girls, obviously. Hope you're all doing well. Good to be back. Been a bit manic in the Panda household. Well, last time I was a bit quiet. I apologise for that. The reason being is because Windows 10. And it was I didn't really have any choice on the matter, because it come out, I got the email and it said, you know, your Windows 10. So I clicked on it and scheduled it. I thought I'd have a month or so to schedule it, but no. So I scheduled it for whenever, a couple of days I think it was. Okay. What's up with you? Try course. Let's see if you do it properly this time. Yeah, sorry about that. Is he on the wrong thing? Yes, he is. Try that one. Good start, isn't it? Right, let's drive course. Let's clear it. Okay, this is a good start. No. So yeah, anyway, I was saying Windows 10. I got the notification. I got, you know, I scheduled it hopefully for, well, I thought I'd have a few months or so, whatever, and then missing shovel positions. Okay, I'll sort that out later then. Then I thought I'd have time. Obviously, turned my computer off. Next day, turned it on. All of a sudden, Windows 10 was scheduled and it was loading up. I had no choice in the matter. I had no chance to refuse it. I just had to let it go through and hope for the best. I didn't have any chance to save any data or anything, so I had my fingers and toes and everything crossed. And yeah, so it reset all my volumes for devices and things like that, and I've been mucking about with my headphones. Hopefully I'm a bit more, because I've turned my mic right up, I've turned the volume right down on the game. Hopefully it's better than it was last time, so if it's not, then the next step is to actually turn off, because I've got the game volume on the actual game down to 10%. The next one is to actually turn off the volume, so we'll see anyway. But anyway, what we're doing, we are showing you auto combine. auto combine, auto tractor. So yeah, it's like auto combine. It's got the interface the same. Turn off and on auto. That disengages your auto tractor on and off. That circles round. That's auto steer. They go to the next turning stage. Header on off. You can put a header, and then you know you pick your headland. Working width. You can seed uses on or off. You can change it so when it gets to the end it turns left or right. Turn the angle. Front packer, that's if you've got a weight on front, not a weight, a cultivator. Width offset, all that, and working mode normal or reverse. So normal. So we'll see if this works. Sometimes it's been working a bit funky. So we go up and down. Because I've got another tractor there that's going to be doing the same on the opposite side, so they should meet in the middle. So hopefully, see what it's been doing is setting that low down, so you just up it to its maximum and it should speed up. Yep. Obviously you've got your little sniffer dogs on the end of that. And they're sniffing out the edge. So we'll do this the same. Start her up. What we have to number 5 in it. We change it to up and down, and yeah, he wants to go my left, but it says right. Right would be going that way to me, but you know, yeah. So start that one. As I say, is set it down to 6. Let's bump it up to its maximum it go, which is 13, and away we go. So they're doing this field. What else have we done? Brought this, we brought a fence. I found a little profie. Mrs. is well happy because she loves a little profie hopper. So I'm just, once it's filled up, I just push it off and stack them up. I've bought a Ross transporter truck for my trees and that, because obviously I've got quite a few trees now and stuff, so it's easier to go through and pick up with this. I think there is a couple of things it still can't pick up, and I've also brought a Massey Ferguson 6480, which is not a bad machine. It's, you know, it looks quite nice. It's working quite nice. And I've got a Krone big pack, because the thing that I like doing, I like having separate balers for you know, grass and straw. You don't have to, it's just that something I like. So we just show you quickly. Obviously it's like it says on the tin, it's a baler, a square baler. It's, if you played 13, it's the one that come out 13. And also what we're going to do is we're gonna work with the cows a little bit. Sorry if you find that boring, but you know, we've got 450 cows now, so it's taking quite a lot, and they're munching their way through some mixed rations. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a bit of old school rationing with the in-game stuff as well, so you get a chance to see that. And someone asked me, is there a square bale wrapper out there? Yes, there is. I'll show you one of them. And if we got time after all that, I've got some sugar beet planted, and we will get onto some sugar beet harvesting. So it's all good, all good. What's been happening in the Giants world? Not a lot really at the moment. We're still waiting. It should be next week, I think it is, that the competition finishes for the mods. So we might get to look at them and vote and things like that. And that is that. So they say. You can, I think you can empty this one. Yep, you can still unload bales, so squishes them out. Fold baler. They can be picked up by the auto loading trailer. Let's go. I mean, there's other stuff I want to buy, but I didn't want to buy too much off camera, so to speak, because you know I don't want to get in that respect too far ahead. I mean, I'm buying a few bits because I'm having to, because it's the amount of stuff we've got now is taking quite a lot to prep it for the next episode, so to speak. So we're doing quite a lot, especially, well, not just the cows, but there's the cows and the fruit. I mean, it's taking quite a few hours, which I don't mind. I love the game. This is the thing. Even though it's got a few problems, whatever. It's never been a game that's been game breaking to me personally. I've always loved this 15. So, you know, I love 13, but I love 15 more, to be honest. I might moan about some things now and again, but there were some things in 13 that were broken, so it doesn't really matter. Right, let's go in. We want the shopping list, and the other thing I want to buy is I want to get I might buy a T9 because I've got some work for that. Because I bought the Lemkin and that'd go nicely, and I also want to, what else do I, oh yes, I need to buy feeding. Right, most people in endgame go for this because you know, obviously it snuffles up the silage on its own. Me personally, I don't. I go for this. The reason being is you've still got to load your straw and your grass in there anyway, or hay. And this is only 12,000 litres. This is well half the price. In fact, it's almost a third of the price. And it's 18,000 litres. And, you know, you still, okay, you've got to load your silage. But, yeah, I don't mind that. So we've got that, so we can do that in a bit. Right, we need. What? Oh yes, baling. There's the cone pack comes in the big pack, the comprimer and the Fortima, however you want to pronounce it. Those two are basically the round bales, the small round bales. Not sure if those are actually the same size bales, because in 13 it used to be 6,000 for a round bale, and for the square bales, and I can't remember the little bales. I don't know whether they were 2,000 or same size as the squares, but anyway. There it is, the McHale square wrapper, so we will buy that. The only thing that I've found is it does register as silage. If you use it, there is a warning. It's a warning, not an error, on a Y joint, I think it is. Let's just put it up. Yeah, warning, Y transition of component. It's a node, but it's a warning, it's not an error, so don't worry too much. This is what people get confused with sometimes. Warnings are just warnings. They won't affect the performance of the game. Errors do. One or two errors you can live with. When you start stacking up the errors, and if you get a call stack error, then you're starting to get into problems. So it's the errors that you've got to worry about, not the warnings, because you can get warnings for things like you've got a trailer in there, you've got a different fruit that's not registered. That's just a warning. It's not going to affect the game. So yeah, I haven't tried. I might try the in-game auto trailer. Actually, the Fliegl DP 180 and all them do not pick up the square silage bales because they don't recognise them. So you press X to go into work mode. The only thing is, same again, you drive up to it. Whoa, there you go. It's nice animation. Works quite well, but it doesn't throw it out automatically, so you have to wait. Even though it's nice animation, you just think a little less time. And then you pick up the next one, and on and on and on. They do register in the mixing station as silage, we'll see if they register in the in-game thing as silage. So it can take some time to wrap these up. I won't do the whole lot, obviously I'll just do a few. But you get the gist. So yes, there is a square, well they're not really square bales though, are they? They're oblong bales really, but they're called square bales. Square bale wrapper. A bit, if it worked a bit quicker I'd be a bit happier, but never mind, you can't have everything you want. But it's working quite well. It's working quite well. I mean, it's quite clever, the animation and stuff and how it's working. This one actually came out, it's quite interesting because this one came out on the last mod competition, and then all of a sudden it was disqualified for, well, so they say it was disqualified because it actually they must have hacked the Ursus bale wrapping, because when the Ursus bale wrapping come out it was sealed. The DLCs are sealed, so you can't actually get in. So they assumed he hacked it, and I think they disqualified it for that. But never mind. So we've got a few. 1, 2, 4, 5. This will be 6. So if you we just do those 2, I think, and then I will try the auto loading. I've tried the I say the DPWs and the cat, they all do not register it to auto load it. So you can load it manually, obviously. But we'll try the in-game one, see if it picks them up. The grass was tethered and you know, done properly into hay before we did the bales. One more should do for the minute. You know, I don't want to bore you too much with bale wrapping, because you've seen it before. Just do this one, then I'll turn this machine off and get in another machine. Unload that. It's going to pick that one up. Right. It's got an IC, that's why my cursor keeps coming up. No, I was going to use this one, but I won't. We can take the same down. Obviously there's a couple other things that I want to buy. But as I say, I don't like buying too much. I would have thought the JCB would have done a bit more than that. I have to nip down whether he's got stuck down the end and turn him out. Got loads of wood pallets here that we're going to have to clear out. So yeah, let's try. I don't know how much it is. The in-game, is it in Bale Tech? Yeah, 45,000. We buy one of them. I thought it was more in. I thought it was 100 odd thousand in 13. We'll go the long way round and see if these tractors, the Case Puma and JCB have got stuck down the end there. So I thought they should have done more on the field by now. Yep, he's got wrapped around a tree by the looks of things. And the other one's got stuffed by a... So what we'll do is... Nice one. At least he's turned himself off. I'm stuck, I'm out of it. I'm going I can't fix it. So this is where you could have put a headland on the auto tractor, but never mind. Let's just hire the worker to do a straight line when it gets to the end of. I don't know, for some reason it's occasionally it goes off, so you have to be careful of that. I think it's when you press H rather than it sort of drifts off occasionally, so you have to be careful with that one. Go over and move oil. Yeah, it's drifted off again. Look. So you have to be careful. So in one way it's good, auto tractor, but in another way it's not. When it's working fine, put it that way. When it's not working, it's a pain. But if you want to play with it, you go ahead. I mean, I use it sometimes. seeding is quite good, because it stops yeah, it stops me OCD a bit, because obviously when you get to the end you don't leave big gaps or anything like that. Do another pass. To the end, start him off again. See how he handles it this time. I noticed that I had the missus helping me out doing a few bits, so it wasn't playing ball so much in multiplayer. It, for some reason, it was didn't like it that much, but it worked. The other thing that I found in multiplayer is when I'm doing it, obviously the Fliegl DPW 180s aren't multiplayer compatible, so you'll lose them if you go from a single to a multi. I have to turn my GPS off for some reason, because the GPS seems to lock my steering. Because I've got courseplay is dissing, you have to save all your courseplay settings, because obviously that doesn't go into multiplayer either. So there's a couple of things if you go from a single player to a multiplayer you have to be aware of. That's probably why my courseplay, because I have to save all my courses, because you can't take courseplay into multiplayer, obviously, because they haven't done it. So if you just didn't save your courses on your courseplay, you'd come back in on single player if you went back to single player, and you wouldn't have any courses loaded, because that's happened to me in the past. That's why I save them. That's probably why it hasn't saved the bucket positions on my loader. Right, operating position. Let's see if it picks this up. Would do if... oh yeah. See, so the in-game one is the best one to pick these up if you want auto-load it. It's just that I prefer the other trailers auto-loading, obviously, because I think it's... I know you do get these, and I have seen YouTube videos where there's a whole yard of these being stacked up bales. But I'm not over keen on stacking on this sort of system when you unload. I prefer the other bale trailers that are sort of flat, if you get what I mean. Like these are sort of, even though there's 3 they should go another, I think it should go 4, but right, let's see if we can unload them successfully. Unload bales here. Press O. Thank you. So lower platform. It worked quite well, didn't it? So if you want to use the square wrapper, then which one am I going for? Let's get you down again. Let's go and get the old school mixed rations. If I'm pointing downwards, it's because I'm trying to reduce the lag on my frame rate. And if you point downwards, it sort of cures it in a way. We own these fields now, so we can go for it. I just stop because the auto, he should reverse. It probably takes a little bit longer for him to see the field because he's reversing to line up again. And there he's lining up, so he hasn't got the gap. There he goes, on his way. See, there's none of this big gappiness depending on what seed you're using and what tractor you're using, because different seeders and different tractors leave a different size gap. The Amazon ones used to be quite nasty in 13 for it, leaving a, you know, quite a wide long gap, some of them. Okay, so what we're going to do with this, obviously, as I say, a bit of old school. Well, it's not really old school. It's some people still don't like the mixing station. So how do they get the mixed rations? They use the coon. I've got modded coons as well. Bigger. They're bigger than these. That I might buy. But sometimes even me, I like, you know, stepping back from the mixing station, or the mixing station just runs out, you can't keep up. So when your mixing station runs out and it can't keep up, you have to turn to the in-game old school. Let's disattach that, and what I'd do is I actually put the same on the front of that. And the other thing I'll do is, sorry for tabbing through, because I don't want to keep changing the bucket. I will nab a wheel loader. Here I've got 2 fields worth of straw bales. Straw bales, hay bales. Let's see, I'm on what, 73,000 mixed rations. So the cows are really chomping through it now. They're really giving it a good go, and these cars are really getting on my... Look at that, they're just pulling out. Oh dear. So right. Well, the ratio used to be 1 straw bale to 2 sorry about that. Concentrating. Used to be 1 straw to 2 hay. So we'll try that still. As I say, it doesn't matter, the round bales and the square bales now are exactly the same size. So it doesn't matter if you're using round or square. Let's see what the ratio on that is. Because you have to get in to see. So we need to be in the middle of them lines. So 66% hay, 33% straw. So yeah, we're smacking as we load up. With the silage, if we can get in there. Whoa. That took all of it, so that should be, there you go, mixed rations. So the ratio is still roughly the same. See, all's in the line, so it's classed it as mixed rations. So we've got 44% hay, 33% silage, 22% straw. You might be able to drop one of the hay bales, but I very much doubt it. Don't think it. I think as you put the silage in, it'd take it underneath your mixed rations. And all you do and it will unload from the side. And you go into your, and you got 18,000 going on to your 73,000. So you can get through quite a few bales and some silage this way. Sort of old schoolish. But as I say, sometimes you need this because your mixing stations just can't cope with the volume that you need to put in. And let's just check for you. Take one of these, it should register it as silage. Because see yeah, it's registered as size 4,200 actually. Interesting. Because I'm sure I thought a bale was only 4,000, not 4,200. I could be wrong. Yeah, just made up to, yeah, 8,200. So them round, them squares are actually 200 more than the normals. But hey, hey. We just do this one, fill it up, and then we will see how we go. Obviously I've got more work to do. Let's just turn this one off for a minute. Get into loader. Get us another bucket full. That's the silly thing, that you just put the loader bucket on the actual pile and it fills up rather than having to scoop it sometimes. Turn that one off. And obviously we're looking, and there we are. We're full mixed rations again. So that's another 18,000 that my beautiful panda cows will munch on. Me and my panda cows are trying to take over the world, you know. You can't go wrong with a black and white. There you go, beautiful panda cow coming out there, look at that. And that's how you do mixed rations in the coop, if you didn't know. But you lot are so clever that you all know everything, so. And you're also telling me stuff, so. You're all good. You know everything. But if you didn't, there you go. So this episode, what have we done? We've shown you, obviously, how to do the mixed rations, old school type. We have shown you the square bale wrapper. Hello Daisy, how you doing, girl? Yep, the square bale wrapper. Let's just flick over and see how we're going with this. Obviously we've got a few. Fuel's good, wood chips good, boards are good. Let's run down and check on our refinery, because obviously I've been keeping that up as well. So there's lots of work to do, or lots of work for me to do. Oh dear. So it's keeping me busy. Here we are, we're in 74% wheat, we've got 53% seed. I've been using a lot of seed actually, it's been a great help actually, because obviously I don't pay for seeds now because I'm producing seeds in this one and the seeds up near the yard. Wheat straw I've been putting in, and hay, and that gets me mixed rations, so I've got 250,000 mixed rations up here that I can utilise if I want. Water gives us money, silage gives us mixed rations and that. Fertiliser is up to 91%. That's another thing that I brought. Oh yeah, I got 12% in fuel. I've been using that. The canola makes me fuel. There's normal manure that gets me fertiliser and that, and a liquid manure. Let's just tab into this one. I bought a new sprayer, Amazon sprayer. What tractor have we got up here? This will do for a minute. I was going to end the episode there, but what I might do is, yeah, this is obviously a conversion. We'll go down and we'll buy field down here somewhere and spray it. Because it's got a 5,600 tank. I think it's 40 metre spread. Field 8, that looks a good candidate. And what I'll put on here maybe I may plant potatoes. So you press X obviously. And here we are, we're folding out. I'm sure it's a 40 metre spread. We're overhanging quite a bit. it's almost the same size as Pantera. This was a 13 one. If you want, you can... Nope, 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 nope. Didn't want that. That's one you can lower it with the mouse. If you don't want it high, you can lower it down low. We need to buy the field first. I may plant this one with potatoes, so we can get into potato harvesting. 80,000, why not? Cheaper, half the price. There you go. We've still got 1.8 million quid, and I'll sort out the bucket thing again and get the up and running. The VGA. So it's same as normal. You press B. And away you go. But obviously you can see what you're seeing. If I press Alt H, it gets rid of everything off the hood. Yeah, that's one of my acquisitions as well. You see? It's basically, I think it's almost exactly the same as the Pantera, but obviously you've not got the motor on the Pantera. But I didn't judge that one very well. That's the Amazon sprayer. If you like looking at what you're spraying, which sometimes is an advantage. I know you've got GPS or something, you know, but not everybody likes using the GPS. And if you like this type of sprayer rather than the dry fertilizer spreader, there you go. I'm not very good because I'm overlapping quite a lot. If I probably used GPS, I might have got it in 3 shots straight away. But that's the Panda for you. So I'll just finish off this field, and then we will call it for another episode. So thank you very much for joining me, and you take care till next time. This is FS Panda Mushroom saying bye bye for now. Take care. Bye bye.